How much have you got on your Guitar Hero guitars?
It's all of that for literally like 25 quid.
All out of 25?
Yeah, and it's all the games as well and everything.
Yeah, I'll grab her.
Oh, brilliant, thank you.
Just happy to get rid of it,
no,
yeah.
yeah, honestly, it's one of those things, it's just like, it's just been in the attic, do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to go somewhere that actually someone wants it, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like loads, I think it's like 5 games there, thanks so much.
And you've got the legs for the
Yeah,
drums
like literally,
as well,
there's a microphone, there's like drumsticks, there's like 3 guitars, there's something else in there as well. Fantastic. There's literally loads in there as well. And it's like,
I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like, 6 games. There's like Beatles and stuff, which is like awesome. So.
Oh, right. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank you very
that's
much.
Fine, no worries.
I'll just gonna try and get back to Cano, haven't I?
Yeah, that's fine, that's no worries. If you want me to like keep you for a bit, if you have a look around, I don't have to do that. We can like keep her in the boat.
Oh, sorry, I'd rather just get it back now,
yeah,
to be honest. Thank you though.
Sorry, no worries. You alright?
Yeah, I should be fine.
That's lovely.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So cheers.
Thank you so much.
I think there's a rock band Green Day in there. Not quite 25 quid, but it'd be. Oh. Result. Right, let's go back in. Oh, steel. 25 quid. Which one of those guitars is it? 40.
DVDs or Blu-ray, pound for one.
Oh, right, okay, cool, thank you. Have you got any like horror films in there?
Do you know my... Should have put them in like that.
These are pretty good ones, are they? They're all my husband, so
right.
like literally, he's a bit of a
Film buff.
Posters, yeah.
Mijn vrienden in Lego, toepak, boxpak, Lego full of Lego.
Lego?
Lego over there.
Oh, right, okay.
Little bags.
There's like 2 for each. There's one of these for like
Oh yeah, I catch good now.
I seen Poland someone over there. I seen them over there.
Yeah, those are 2 pound each.
Are you paid on to go in?
Do you know if this is complete?
No.
Don't know. That's alright, no worries.
we're selling this like 10 quid, but we don't know how much, like, if it's in there or not.
Yeah, no, that's fine, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no worries.
What's the best you could do?
Like something
Sorry?
I don't know, I'm doing like 2 quid for them, so that's 4.
4, 7, 10, and I got 6 in there.
20 quid.
How much are the Lord of the Rings books? Sorry, I caught my eye then. Yeah, that
What's
one.
the Lord of the Rings books, love? How many books are
The
there?
collection.
We said 5, but
£5
4
for collection.
quid, that's 5.
The Gandalf's was for sale as well.
Honestly, if I took that home, I don't know whether my missus would hug me or kill me.
We thought the same as well. My daughter's husband bought it as well.
Yeah, I'll grab that as well. Honestly, I have no idea how tempted I am to take Gandalf.
Thank you very much. Thank you, nice.
You can have for a pound for him.
You can't be doing that to me.
It's worth a pound. Put in a can, just don't tell him this is.
Yeah, just don't know whether it's worth me losing my head, like.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Gandalf for a pound, I said.
Don't believe that. I feel like 40 quid for him. Thank you. Yeah, that's like the Disney Infinity. So like,
Yeah.
the price is like all that box. I don't know the mass is obviously not in the box, but yeah.
It's just because my daughter collects them, but I don't want to take the whole lot because part of the fun of it is her actually
Yeah, well,
collecting them. Like,
I'll be honest, I'm only selling for like 15 quid, so
Yeah.
the whole thing, but yeah.
What are these for?
But weirdly, it's a toilet roll holder. Oh, right, it's up to the bathroom. It's a bit of a. It comes in the bracket as well, but it wouldn't go in my bathroom. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool toilet roll holder. I know, it's just bizarre, to be honest. I know.
how much is the Mandalorian potato
£3.
head? £3.
Yeah.
Go on, I'll chuck him in it. Right. Okay, so I've got those 3 there,
Yeah.
plus those, which was 4.
3 quid, whatever. But do you want,
You can decide
right,
the
okay,
prices.
so
'cause
how
it's
much
all
is this?
Dave's
So it's like,
coins.
That was
I'll say 4.
4.
3, did I say?
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
1, 8, 50
And then
7.50. I think I said that was like 2. There was 2 quid each, and that was a
Okay.
pound. So
Okay.
that's 5, 9. I can't even work this out. 13.
12, 13, 13.50, which is 12.
Yeah, 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah. So much. Do you like Zelda by any chance? I got a Zelda poster on it somewhere, but.
I did see the Zelda poster, yeah. No, I'm alright, thank
And
you.
if you can have it for free if you want it, like, I'll just chuck it in. Here you go.
Oh, alright then, thank you.
I just rather, you clearly like your stuff. I'd rather you
Yeah.
just like.
Oh, no, I appreciate that, thank
no
you.
worries.
Right, there's 10.
fab,
I'll
thank
get
you
you
so
the
much.
change now. There we
That's
go.
lovely, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank
No,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Appreciate that.
No worries.
Have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh yeah, he would. You would knowing
Sorry, how much for the plaque and the little mouse light as well?
from both.
£3. Yeah, go on.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
No worries.
Be going home in no time now if I keep on buying you stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
I am more than happy to
Thank you again. Cheers.
No worries. Thanks very much.
How much is your fabric?
3 quid? There's about 3 metres there.
How much have you got on your Pokemon cards, please?
£4
For the binder?
for all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah. Don't know how authentic they are, mine, because they were my sons.
Ah, right, okay.
They are like
got
from
to,
the 90s and 2000s.
I got through them. Thank you very much.
All right,
Appreciate that.
thank you. Huh?
Oh, there we go. Yes, I'll have a look at him now. I was just trying to do it one-handed, just trying to be clever. Right, good. Does one that way?
No, 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 yeah, wrong way. That was so pass it. I'll do it now. Done.
Thank you. Cheers. How much have you got on him?
£4.
4. I've got a set and it's missing the dragon and I think it's this one. I'm not 100%.
Oh, you got to buy it then. I'm now. We've got to complete the set.
Would 3 take him?
Go on then.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, there's no stuff that. I shouldn't do this.
There you go, mate.
Pancake cheese,
Ah.
please.
I've got 4 of them down.
How much have you got in the nerf gun, please?
Just a
Pound.
pound.
There you go. Thank you very much. Cheers. Hi there, right?
Morning.
Sorry, can I just grab that?
These are all, they're not 2 on you.
Okay.
Those are all 3, and that's 5 at Billionaire Boys Club.
I didn't even spot that then.
Morning.
Hi, love, how are you doing?
I'm getting there. I'm on my own today, but my son's behind me. And my daughter-in-law.
Where is he then?
He's gone to see his daughter up in Farnborough. He's gone to the cricket. And he's gone to put up all shelves. She just moved into a new house. So-
Is that getting any better?
It's getting better, yeah.
Well, that's the main thing.
It is. I just like a bloody baby, I always get the fire.
Doesn't have a key label. It's the thing I'm worried about.
I did have a sticker on there that I had, but my wife wanted to do like a homemade like a tent. So. But I've only got 3 pounds.
It's alright, no rest of it. It's alright.
like stains on it. I'll grab that, please. All right. Do you want the hanger back?
Awesome,
Thank you. There you go. Thank you. Cheers.
Tell you what day of the week is it?
It's new, love it, I'm been
It's new. Okay. How much have you got on it, please?
£5.
Right.
It was 30 when I bought it and I got rid of that.
Just the battery pack itself to go into the.
Yeah.
Would you take 4 on it? Yeah. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, so that was another trip around the Saturday Carboot. It was busier than normal, which usually leads to better products or more stuff, more stock. But that wasn't necessarily the case today. Got a massive wicked haul in the first sort of 5 minutes of walking around. Big Rock Band Guitar Hero bundle, which will be really good. Same vendor, bought a few other bits and bobs from, so that ended up being probably about 75% of what I picked up today. Picked up a couple of other little bits, so we'll review all of it when I get back to the house. Okay, so we're back in the house. Thought I'd do a quick recap of what we picked up. Honestly, some really good bits, considering it's the smaller one on a Saturday. Got some really good bits, exciting stuff. So we're going to go through them real quick right now. Okay, so the first thing you would have seen, I'm going to do this first because I'm going to get it out of the way because it's huge. Massive bolo. Love picking these things up whenever I can get them. Take a little bit of space up, but they're very quick to go. So, first of all, the massive Rock Band bundle I picked up. It was the first thing I picked up. Saw a box of them, asked the woman, right, how much is this? Boom, 25 quid for the lot, take the lot, thank you. Took it, straight to the car, bang. Popped it straight in the car, job done. I mean, is there a better way of starting a Carboot sale than a box of Rock Band stuff? So, we've got the drums. Drums all came together, literally got 6 drumsticks. It's like the Wolverine playing drums. Comes with the drums, comes with the microphone, comes with the pedal, all the legs, bars, everything. Even comes with the Rock Band, official Rock Band splitter, USB splitter. So, wicked. Obviously, haven't tested any of these yet, but the drums, you're looking at about 30 to 40 quid. Then we've got this little keyboard. Never seen this before. This was brand new. And then I saw one that was boxed from another seller. So, honestly, a new for me. But, yeah. Oops. Yeah, no corrosion in there. Happy days. But it's a wireless little keyboard. Check out on you. Nice. I've had a quick look. That's about 15 on its own. But when I'm going through all of these, came with a stack of games as well. So there are 6 games there. There are a set of drums. Now, whether or not I'm going to do a huge bundle, like a full Rock Band bundle, I'm not 100% sure. I've done that in the past, and it's a pain in the arse to pack, especially when it was a GSP as well. Luckily, didn't get any feedback back from that, so obviously did a good enough job. But pain in the arse. So yeah, 6 games, which means if I'm going to split things up, I can put a game with each piece. That's what I've done in the past. But as there's a Rock Band set, I might put them all together. We'll have to wait and see. But so yeah, basically, if I wanted to split them up, I've got a game to go with each piece. Yeah. Yeah, sure, baby. Come on, then. Oh, that's awesome. What is this supposed to be a chain of? Just chains, eh? Chain. What, to keep a ravaging beast at bay? Yeah? Who's the beast? You? You could be a bit of a beast if I put chocolate in front of him. I'm the beast. But I'm cute and fluffy. No? Sure. Knock stuff out. What time is it? Yeah, go on. Only the buttons. Only buttons, and then you'll be having food soon. It's 4 o'clock, mate. How is it 4 o'clock? That's insane.
Dan,
Right, go. I'm making a video. Go. Leave.
Dan, where are
I
they?
don't know. You had them.
Okay, fine.
Go look, search in.
You had them when Daddy gave them to you.
Ah, well. Treasure hunt. Done. Me. Sassy pants. Okay, next we've got the original wired Rock Band Fender Stratocaster. Played this back in the day. Ooh, the screw's a little bit rusty. Looks like it's been kept in a shed or something. I'm assuming the wired ones are going to be safer anyway in terms of whether they work or not. But yeah, that's pretty standard. So I could bundle that with the drums, with the microphone, and it'd be like a full set because that's pretty much how they come. It's literally how, yeah, that's how they originally were sold. Next we've got, this is a bit weighty. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Oh, that is wrecked. Oh man, can smell it. Yeah, so that is a big no-no. That's a big mwah, mwah, mwah. So unfortunately, the Guitar Hero guitar does not look favourable to be working, which is a shame because this is a good one. But yeah, it's got a bit of surface damage anyway. Somebody was rocking hard with this. Bloody hell! That's not even from the whammy bar. I don't know what that's from, but yeah, somebody was going hard with this. But yeah. I can test it. I can do a little bit of treatment to it, but that looked pretty. Yeah, that's dead. I might be able to get spares and repairs for it, though. I've sold them spares and repairs before. Luckily, these Guitar Heroes guitars as well, do drop down. So at least postage wise, won't be that bad. Ooh. That wouldn't fill me with confidence either. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. If that was working, just for education purposes, if that was working, you're talking about 35 to 45 quid, especially if you chuck a game with it. 35 to 45 quid. Spares and repairs, I'll see what I can do. If I can get a tenner for that, it takes the price off of the bundle, doesn't it? Now this is a guitar I have not seen, and I think this is going to be well popular. But this is one of these. I don't know guitars. It's a Gibson. It's a Gibson. Wow. That's what it is. It's a Red Octane. Third-party controller, but Red Octane are good for making these. It looks really small. I don't know whether it's a kid's one. or whether it is just an adult one and they made this one a bit smaller so you can whip it around. Yeah, Xbox. Now, this is something you really need to take heed of my advice. But when it comes to the Guitar Hero stuff, Rock Band stuff, if it's Wii, you're good. If it's Xbox 360, you're good. If it's PlayStation 3, you need a dongle. Now, dongles on their own are about 25 quid. So that in itself, if you've got a guitar with a dongle and the guitar doesn't work, the dongle can go for 25 quid on its own. But it means that if you don't have a dongle, you can't test the guitars and therefore you can't verify that the guitars work. So if you've got a choice, definitely always go for the Xbox 360 because you just need to connect it wirelessly if you've got a wireless connector. But if you've got wireless PlayStation 3, I don't know if wired PlayStation 3 guitars exist. If they do, obviously you won't need a dongle. But if you go in for the wireless PlayStation 3, you will need a dongle. Remember that. And it's the same with Guitar Hero 5. There's a different guitar, different buttons, and again you'll need a dongle for that. It's a special guitar. For some reason on the last one they decided, you know what, we're gonna completely go the opposite direction. Everything else has been compatible with everything else, but on the last one they decided, you know what, I don't know whether they were struggling for money because it was a game on the decline, but yeah, they basically did an Apple and went, no, you've got to use a different charger these days. So yeah, but obviously the games, I mean, Rock Band 1 standard isn't worth much money on its own. Rock Band 2 probably similar. Rock Band 3 is probably worth about a £5 to a £10. It's probably worth about a £10. Same with the Green Day Rock Band, that's probably worth about a £10. Lego Rock Band is not worth much at all. And the Beatles is about a £5. So 1, 2, Beatles and Rock Band, Lego Rock Band, no good. But 3 and Green Day probably worth selling on their own maybe. But yeah, again, all of that, £25. £100 for the lot. If not more, probably more, because the guitars are worth about 30-40 quid on their own. The drums worth about, I could probably bundle the band up for about 80 to £100. And then I've got that extra guitar. I've got the for parts guitar. I've got this keyboard thing. So yeah, you're probably talking about 120 quid there. I'm thinking, which is obviously very good for £25. So once again, reiterate, always look for those things. The Rock Band stuff, awesome. Brilliant. Right, into the other things. So this woman I bought the Rock Band stuff off. I basically bought half of her stall because she had really good prices. Oh, I turned the video on. So yeah, I basically bought her entire stall because she had some really cool stuff and it was well priced. And I think she kind of enjoyed the fact that I was buying quite a lot with her as well, because immediately she was like, oh, I'll do that a little bit cheaper, do that a little bit cheaper. And then she even threw in a freebie. So just one of those vendors that is happy to get rid of their stuff, and like I said, was doing some really good prices. So the stuff that I bought with her, first of all, we'll start off with this Bluey, little Bluey figures, brand new. Obviously the card is a little bit bent, but that'll do well on its own. That's about £8 to £10 probably. Paid £1 for that. Basically everything. Yeah, okay. What I'll do is I'll say £12 for everything I'm gonna, because there was a little bit of like, oh, a little bit off that, a little bit off that. I think it came to £13.50 altogether. I said, really do it for 12. She said, yeah, boom, right. So instead of individual pricing, I got that. Like I said, the blue figures. I got this Mandalorian potato head, which I think is friggin' awesome. It's worth about a tenner, I think. I can't even find comps, to be honest, on it. I can find comps on the little guy for, I can't remember how much he was. He was like 5-6 quid. But the other Star Wars potatoes go for about £10 to £15. So probably looking about the same for him, unless I keep him because he's cool and I'm a nerd and I could still make space on my shelves. Oh yeah, I could move Iron Man. Ignore me. Okay, next. Royal Mail Game of Thrones coin. Now, obviously, it's not your traditional coin because it's diamond shaped or square. Diamond, square, same shit. It's got some little stamps as well. Some stamps on it. So yeah, that's just all in one envelope. So I haven't looked how much that would be worth, but you know, these coins, special edition coins, can go for, you know, a decent amount. There's also a Royal Mint Narnia coin, which is really cool. It says 2023 on the back here, so this is not an old one necessarily, but The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. It's got Mr. Tumnus and Lucy. I think it's the young one. Yeah, Lucy's the young one. Walking through the forest. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That was included in this £12. Little Yoda Disney Infinity character. That is for my daughter because she's collecting them. And then, oh no, I was gonna say finally, but it's not finally. Next, this little, they're miniature. They're like miniature books. Which originally I saw them and I was like, I want a set. But they are so small. Like, look at the size of my head, and I have a big head. They might just make them look small, but no, they're like I don't know. They're not kids because it's Lord of the Rings, but they're like a smaller, they're like half size box. But they're in really good nick, really good condition. Originally, I was buying them for myself, but I think they're too small. If I'm going to be reading a book, I want it to be in my hand, not. You know, that's why I've got a gigantic phone. That's basically a tablet. But yeah, they can go for anywhere between 25 to 30 quid. So I'm probably just going to sell them, to be honest. But they did catch my eye. So that was included. And finally, this was included. So I picked it up because it's literally Nintendo Switch Paper Mario. I didn't know what it was until I got home. But when you open it up, woo, it's got some funky little stickers, which on their own are worth a little bit of money. But and then on the inserts is literally just this image, which is like lots of sheets of it. Now, from what I can detect, I know that was great visuals. That was. Can you see that? Yeah. So it's literally the same image, just multiple times. But from what I can detect, basically on what they're put in, like instructions they put on the box, that it's basically an additional piece of thing, like merch, whatever, that came with the Switch game. But you're supposed to turn them into paper planes. Honestly, I'm so confused with it. But by the looks of it, you make them into paper planes. You make Paper Mario into a paper plane. Now, I don't know whether or not Mario was drawn in a way that when you make the plane, his nose is the front or something. I don't know. But yeah, for some reason, I picked that up. Threw that in the bundle. But to be fair, they go for around about 15 quid with the stickers as well, because it's the accompaniment, it's what comes with the game. So that does go for about £15. So yeah, it's just those two that I don't really know the value of. But if that's 15, the books say tentative 25. Now obviously he's for personal, but he's worth about a £5. So chuck another £5 on there. That's, what's that? Mathematicians, that's 45 quid. He's worth about a tenner. The Bluey figures are worth about a tenner. So that's about 70 quid. And then these, I'm even a tentative £10 again. That's like almost £100 worth out of 12 quid. So yeah, she had some really nice stuff. And then she was like, "Oh, I got a Zelda poster." I've never played Zelda games in my life. I have no idea why. I'm a huge gamer, massive gamer. I love games, but I never got into Nintendo. I was never a Nintendo kid. I always did PlayStation and Xbox. So throw a PlayStation or Xbox series at me, and I probably played it. But when it comes to Nintendo, I just never played them. I never played Mario games. I played the odd couple of Mario games, but so Zelda, never played it. But she chucked that in for free, and I was like, thanks. Very sweet, very kind. But then I ended up buying all of that. Happy days. Started walking away, and then I saw this little guy. He's like solid but hollow. It's weird. But yeah, I thought he was like really cool. A little like mouse or rat light thing. I thought he was really cute. So he was, I think I paid £3 for him, and, which is definitely staying in the house, this, "You shall not pass." It's just a little plaque. I hate these things. My mother had like 1,000,001 with like love, laugh, all of that stuff, like home is where your heart is and all of that shit. But I mean, that's Lord of the Rings, so it's awesome. But yeah, that cost £3 then. So yeah, I have no idea how much that mouse light is, and like I said, that plaque is going to be for the house. So the mouse, £10, £15, I don't know. It depends if it's branded. Or whether it's part of a pair or something like that. I don't know, but I saw it, thought it was cool, bought it. That's how Carboot sales work, right? Next we got the Nerf Hammer Shot, Zombie Strike Hammer Shot. Yeah, revolver. I've got one of these listed for about £16. I'm in £16.75, £16.95, something like that. With a few bullets. Just do the same with this again. That cost £1. We've got this G-Tech Air RAM battery pack. This is for the RAM, which is the one that like stands up, so it's long, which is why the battery's long. It has never been used, according to the woman. She said it's brand new, never been opened, but obviously it has been opened because I was able to take it out. And there is definitely damage to, not damage, but there's like scratching on that little logo-y image there. So I'm going to suggest this has been used, and she's telling little fibs. Oh yeah. Little fib out. But yeah, anyway, they go for about £25, and that cost me £4. Now, that's everything, bar... Oh, no, actually. So, I also went around, and I saw this little guy. I say little, he's a pretty big guy. And I obviously wouldn't say he's a little guy if I came into contact with him. But yeah, this guy, you may look at it and go, oh, a Mega Bloks Dragon. They're worth like £5. But for a few months now, I have had this set. So I paid £5 for it. The guy said, yep, it's complete. It's got literally everything. Everything is complete. It has everything. It didn't have everything. It had everything except the dragon. Now, when you've got Mega Bloks dragons, the dragon's pretty important. So, instead of just selling it incomplete and just trying to sell it off for parts, I thought, you know what I'll do, I always see Mega Bloks dragons here, there and everywhere. I'll just keep an eye out for the right one. And to be honest, I've completely forgotten about it for so long, and I've not been keeping an eye out. But I saw this little guy, and I thought, I'm sure that's the dragon. I'm sure that's the one I need. And would you believe it? It's the one I need. So I paid £3 for him, £5 for that, and I'm hoping, as it's now complete, I'm hoping about £30. Now Mega Bloks, some of the Mega Bloks go really well, but then I know that is the pretty standard set that they've got, so I'm gonna aim for 30. Aim for 30 with it. It's complete. It's pretty old, so we'll roll with that. Now, last piece. Honestly, I've hit a jackpot here. Thank you. Right, I'm not going to say your name, but thanks, dude, Mr. Craig. But yeah, honestly, this was a banger. I bought it because the woman, she had this folder open. She had it open, and a lot of these cards are old cards, like 90s cards. And I saw that it was open, and I saw a couple of cards, and I was like, how much are the cards? And she was like, £4, and I was like, for the lot? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I'll do that. I literally whizzed through it, had a quick look, and the woman was like, look, I can't verify their authenticity, basically. She basically said, I don't know how real they are. Which is fair enough. At the end of the day, it's not hers. And there are a lot of counterfeits out there. And she said, they were my son's from a little while ago, but I'm just selling them. So £4, right? Now, I've had a quick flick through. I've not looked at all of the cards, and to be honest, when it comes to valuations of Pokemon cards, I've completely lost touch. There was a period where I was collecting Pokemon cards. I loved Pokemon cards, but it was the more modern ones, and I was keeping an eye on what was doing well, what wasn't. It was after the boom during COVID. You know, I think loads of people got into it, and it basically crashed the market. And now I don't know what the market's like these days, but it's probably a little bit more dead than it was. So I had a quick look, and I had a look at the cards that I thought, that's probably a good card. That's probably a good card based on my previous knowledge. So we've got a Japanese Team Rocket Mewtwo. That is a holo. That's worth about £15. I need to stop saying quid like a gangster. We had a couple more. There's a promo Mew. I got a Dark Charizard. Brock's Rhydon. Again, holo is about £15 again. Now the thing that I found in this folder that I've never seen before, never knew was a thing, are Pokemon cards with pre-release. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's the Aerodactyl one. So on the holo, it says pre-release, which I've never seen before. Never seen pre-release before. So I had a quick look. It's legit. Most of them seem legit. That goes for about £20, the pre-release Aerodactyl. Koga's Ditto goes for about £30, and these are all raw. These are not graded. These are not. These are literally just sleeved up, and they're going for this kind of price. Now, I haven't checked the quality of it, the condition of it. Like there's a holo first edition Machamp here, but he's scuffed. He's scuffed to hell. He's not gonna be worth anything. There's a Pidgeot here, holo Pidgeot. It looks like it's been bent. Some of these are gonna be destined for the bin. But I could even bundle some of these lesser ones, because I got a promo Moltres, a first edition Articuno, but they're standard cards, they're common cards, so I don't know what they're worth. But obviously these are old cards. I got two pre-release Misty Seadras, they're about £10 each. But yeah, I could probably bundle a lot of these older cards. But then the best one is without a doubt, which is the moneymaker. I say the moneymaker, it's just the best one in here. Blaine's Arcanine, which is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. I love an Arcanine. Arcanine's a brilliant, brilliant Pokemon. But Blaine's Arcanine, that on its own, standard raw, it looks in good condition, honestly. It looks really good condition. That is a £40 card. And when you consider I paid £4 for the entire binder, and I've just listed off basically £100 worth of cards, and it's potentially the best cards in here. At the end of the day, I did a glance and I could probably tell what's a good card and what isn't a good card. But ultimately, I won't know until I go through every one and I price check every single one of them. But off the cuff, for about 6 cards, that's about £100 there. And from £4, a £4 binder, and potentially turning it into £100 profit even. That is an amazing pickup. So between that and the Rock Band stuff, there's easily £100 profit in each of those. So you're looking at about £200 profit there alone. And then with a couple of other things dripped in there, I think with what else I've picked up, easily another £100 in there as well. So by the looks of it, from what I spent, to be honest, I can't remember what I've spent. You'll have to do the maths in your head. Or maybe I'll just, what I'll do is, boom, that's the total spent. But considering that's the total spent, to get about £300 profit, and I'm going to say profit, I think it's going to be a £300 profit, is a wicked Saturday, because Saturday are always my quieter days. So the fact that I got all of that on a Saturday, and that is a realistic valuation of how much profit I'm going to make, that is incredible day considering, like I said, it was a quiet Saturday. So yeah, well happy with that. That's a brilliant haul. And now I just got to do my testing and my listing and all of that fun stuff. It's not fun. Yeah, it's a little bit fun. But the fun stuff is obviously going out on the field, picking this stuff up, having great conversations. The woman I bought all our stuff from, it was very, very nice. The guy, she was trying to convince me to buy this massive real life cutout of Gandalf. And it was so hard to say no. It looks so good here, but I haven't got the space. I haven't got the room. If I had the room, I would gladly have Gandalf in my office. But unfortunately, not enough space. So, sad times. Maybe one day. Maybe that's my goal. People have goals to go on the Forbes list and to reach 1 million. Mine is to have a warehouse big enough that I can get a life-size Gandalf the Grey. There we go. That's my goal. That's the peak If I get that, I'm happy. I'm done. Finished. Finito. But yeah, obviously you already saw all of this stuff in the field, but I like doing this little, what should we say, a little summary, going through the costs and how much profit we're going to make. It's what it's all about. It's all about, you know, reviewing what you've done, how to better yourself, how to push on, how to improve. But ultimately, today was a success. It's brilliant day, and thanks for being on board and being on the journey. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, and thanks very much again for watching. Bye bye.